Snow fell in soft spirals over the small town of Center Harbor, New Hampshire, the winter Penny Pitou first discovered speed. She was just a little girl then, barely tall enough to carry her skis without dragging them through the snow. But something awakened inside her the moment she felt the cold wind brush her face as she slid downhill. It wasn't just fun, it felt like freedom, like a language she somehow already knew. Penny hadn't been born in this quiet New England town. Her life began across the ocean, in Bromley, England, but her family moved to America when she was still young. New Hampshire, with its long winters and white mountains, became the place that shaped her, its slopes turning into her playground, its storms becoming her teachers. As she grew, skiing became more than a pastime. She studied older racers, practiced her turns endlessly, and dared herself to go a little faster every day. Her mother encouraged her, but no one imagined how far this small but determined girl would go. Then came the moment that would define her early life. The school had a boys' ski team, but no girls' team at all. For most girls, that would have been the end of it. But Penny wasn't like most girls. She marched herself to the tryouts anyway, her skis over her shoulder, her heart steady with determination. The coach watched her ski, powerful, fearless, technically sharp. She skied better than half the boys already on the team. He was impressed. But the moment he realized she was a girl, he frowned. "I'm sorry, we don't have a place for you." For a moment, Penny felt the world drop from beneath her feet, but only for a moment. She straightened. She wasn't done. She went to the school board, she asked questions, she pushed back. And, slowly, the rules began to bend. Her talent left them with little room to argue. By the end of the season, Penny Pitou became the first girl allowed to ski for the boys' team, breaking a barrier that had stood untouched for years. Word spread quickly. There was something special about this young skier, something unstoppable. By 17, Penny was standing on the edge of a much larger world. She qualified for the United States ski team, stepping into international competition where the slopes were steeper, the speeds faster, and honestly, the pressure was immense. Her first Olympics, in 1956, didn't go as she had dreamed. She fell, stumbled, and left empty-handed. Some athletes might have faded after that disappointment. But Penny Pitou wasn't finished, not even close. She trained harder. She studied the mountains, memorizing their curves and shadows. She rebuilt her confidence turn by turn. She learned not just to ski fast, but to ski smart. And then came the year that changed everything. 1960, the Winter Olympics in Squaw Valley. Penny stepped onto the international stage with a quiet fire in her eyes. She had worked for this moment. She had fallen for this moment. She had risen again and again for this moment. When she pushed off from the top of the downhill course, the world seemed to narrow into one perfect line of motion. Snow, speed, balance, breath. She flew down the mountain with the grace of someone who had been born to do exactly this. At the finish line, cheers exploded. Penny Pitou had won silver in the downhill, the first American woman ever to medal in that event. Days later, she did it again, another silver in the giant slalom, confirming her place among skiing's greats. But behind those medals was a story far more powerful. A girl who refused to accept limits, who challenged old rules, who carved her own path down the mountain when none existed before her.